What is up, everybody? This is your boy Kato, and welcome back to another episode of KDOE'S Korner, where winners are made. Today, we're going to be discussing XRP and its sudden price movement and where I think the prices can go from here. You're not going to want to miss this one. Stay tuned.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off.
So before we kick this thing off, if you have not subscribed, please smash that subscribe button. That way you're notified every single time a new video comes out. I am not a financial advisor. Anything I say and do is not considered to be financial advice. This is just what I am doing, and hopefully my tips and tricks can help you along in your financial journey. I'm also part of the 3T Warrior Academy. My affiliate link is down below. If you guys check that out, there's so much value. You get the most bang for your buck, as there's so much to offer within the academy. And I'm telling you right now that if you join this, it will change your life for the better, and you will see how to make money in multiple different ways. All right, so before we get into XRP, I kind of wanted to go over some other things because it all has to do with the markets and where they're headed from here. So we're over here at the usdebtclock.org. And as you can see, the US is obviously has the most national debt. It has almost $32 trillion in debt. Our GDP is only 26 trillion. And obviously you can see that our GDP is not close to our national debt. So that kind of tells you something right there. And then just look at China right here. They're $14 trillion in debt, but their GDP is $17 trillion. So they're making more than their debt. And I'm not an expert in this stuff by any means. I'm kind of just learning about all this type of stuff, but I do know that is very important. And that is why I have integrated this into my research, because the more research that we do and we can figure out what's going around the world, it kind of helps us see where the markets are going to go. So if you go over here to the DXY, which is the dollar, it has lost support here and at the 103, and now it's heading down and testing this support at 100. I think if it breaks below that, I could totally see in it here about 95, hitting about 95. We'll see where it goes from there. But based off of this article, it kind of makes you wonder what could happen in the next couple of weeks with the dollar. So the Kenya president, and if you guys have not seen this story, I saw it yesterday. You guys could probably type this in on YouTube and find it and just hear what he's actually saying. But it says, Kenya president tells citizens to get rid of holdings of U.S. dollar as nations dump the dollar and begin to embrace for the petro yuan. So if you do not know what the petro yuan is, China is looking to weaken the U.S. dollar with petro yuan as oil producers rally to Beijing, and Russia has become an Asian nation, analyst says. This all ties in with the BRICS nations. If you do not know what the BRICS nations are, I think you should check it out. It is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa make the BRICS nations. However, there are other countries that are becoming part of BRICS nations, trying to weaken the US dollar and kind of take over to be the superpower is what's kind of happening. Now, this is another article. This is older, but I think it still holds true to today. And 99% of cryptocurrency projects will fail, but the 1% will change everything. I think that is so true. A lot of people, when you say cryptocurrency, they think pump and dumps. They think scam. Why? Because the media is putting it out there. They're going to highlight the pump and dump projects. They're not going to tell you that you should get into crypto. Why? Because that's going to raise the price. And when institutional investors want to get in, they don't want to get in when the price is high. They want to get in at rock bottom prices. So, of course, they're going to suppress the market as much as they possibly can. And when a lot of people hear cryptocurrency, they think scam, pump and dump. And that's because of what the media has been telling people. And a lot of people buy into what the media says, unfortunately. However, the smart ones understand what is going on and know what ones are the ones to invest in. I suggest that you definitely look into the ISO compliant coins, the ISO 222 compliant projects. I feel like those are very, very safe bets, along with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others. So we're going to go over here to this, and what is the difference between crypto and blockchain? I think this is important because blockchain technology is the future. So the difference between crypto and blockchain can be summed up quite simply. Crypto is a digital currency, while blockchain is a technology that underlies it. Blockchain, a decentralized ledger that records all transactions, is at the heart of cryptocurrency. So I want you guys to watch this small video. I think it is very important that everybody realizes that we are switching from Web 2.0 into Web 3.0. So watch this video so you can kind of understand what this is. It's a very short video, and I think it is going to help a lot of people out that are confused on what the transition between Web 2.0 and Web 3.0 is.
Web 3.0 is the new Web 2.0. We have three generations of the World Wide Web: Web 1.0, Web 2.0, and Web 3.0. Each generation has stark differences, while building on the features of generations before. Here, we'll discuss the differences between Web 2.0 and Web 3.0, but you can read more about Web 3.0's impact on business by clicking the link above or the description below. Web 1.0 was centered around static web pages with hyperlinking. In 2004, Web 2.0 introduced interactivity to the web with new technologies that allowed users to create and use complex websites with features like blogging, social media, and video. This is what most of us know and understand as the web. Web 3.0, commonly referred to as Web 3, was originally conceptualized as the semantic web in 2006 and given its current name in 2014, but is still an emerging space and not yet clearly defined. Built on consensus algorithms, Web 3 introduces the concept of decentralization and integrates technologies like blockchain and cryptocurrency. While Web 3 does build upon its predecessor, there are still significant differences between Web 2 and Web 3. Web 2 is centralized, meaning applications and platforms are managed and operated by centralized authorities. Web 3 is based on decentralization, which incorporates edge computing, peer-to-peer, and distributed consensus. Web 2 works with currency, like dollars, euros, pounds, or rupees, while Web 3 works with cryptocurrencies, like Helium, Chainlink, and Filecoin. Web 2 introduced layout technologies like CSS and AJAX to provide dynamic control of web pages. Web 3 will be defined by autonomous technologies like AI and machine learning. Web 2 brought in the age of social networking, while Web 3 will use metaverse worlds to combine physical, virtual, and augmented realities. How do you think Web 3 will change the web as we know it? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe too.
All right, so hopefully that video helped you guys out a lot to understand that we are transitioning into Web 3.0. Now, we're going to go over here to the Bitcoin chart. We're over here on the daily. All right, so it came up here and it tested this 28,600-ish level. It got rejected, and we're having a little bit of a pullback right now. It was using this trend as support for a few days here, and now this trend line has become resistance again. Let's see if it will come back up and test this level, and if it can get through this 28,000, then obviously we can hit some new levels. Here we are on the weekly chart for Bitcoin, and as you guys can see, it's almost created a symmetrical triangle right here, and that is right here. We're testing this again. So eventually it's going to come to an apex, and we're going to either break to the upside or break to the downside. We're just going to have to kind of wait and play it out and see what happens. Here we are on the monthly, and it's doing the same thing as well, though this more looks like a pennant. And this is all the way back from March of 2021. So as you guys can see, this trend line has held true for quite a while, but we are coming to an apex, and it has to make a decision one way or the other. And we're just going to have to wait for that and see what happens. here we are over on the XRP. We're on the daily chart, and we are coming up and we are testing this level right here. It right now is just above this support level, 49, a little over 49 cents. It's almost 50 cents. Just if we can close above this right here, then we're going to come start testing some other levels, which I can kind of show you. Here's the weekly chart right here. And as you can see right here, it is starting to form a symmetrical triangle, and it has hit multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And now it has broken outside of that because it came to an apex, which happened last week. We came up to this 49-cent level. We got rejected and then started heading back downwards. And now we are retesting it right here. So if we can get past this, then I could see us retesting this 55-cent level that we had seen it reach here in October of last year. And then from there, and we do have a few little things that we're going to have to get past. We got a level here at 51 cents and a level here at 53 cents. But if it can get through those resistance lines and get through the 55, then I could see it heading up to the 70-cent range. We look here on the monthly, same thing. It has held since April of 2021. It has held this trend line all the way down, as well as this trend line here. And now it has come to its apex and it is breaking outside of it. So we're just going to have to kind of sit and wait. I do think a lot of the bullish momentum is surrounding the Ripple SEC case and all the chatter going on around that right now. So please be careful of a buy the rumor, sell the news situation. The reason why I say this is because if this case closes in the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months, whenever that is, I believe that as soon as the case closes, we could see a pullback and a sell-off. A lot of people get trapped in this. It's happened multiple different times throughout history that when something has a lot of hype because of something that's supposed to happen, when the event actually happens, it has a significant pullback. And I could totally see that happening here. So please be smart, get out at key areas and exit on the way up. That way you can secure your profits. It's very important. Do not get greedy. Do not think this thing's going to go up to $30. That's just not realistic. And that's kind of how I feel a lot of people think of the crypto market as a whole. I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there that a lot of people think that if you put a couple $100 in, all of a sudden it's going to go and you're going to make $1 million off of $200 in a month. And it's just not reality. That is not true. That is kind of like the lottery. And if it was that easy, everyone would do it. And we all know that the system is not going to allow that to happen. The 1% want to stay the 1%. And they're not going to let everybody get rich off of cryptocurrency. That is why it is suppressed, in my personal opinion. And this is why we have to be smart when playing this. If you know the game, you cannot be played. So I suggest you guys do your research on this. But if you were looking to enter into XRP, I would personally wait. I would wait. I would not try to get in right now. And the reason why is let's see what happens here. At some point, we will have a pullback. I don't know how high up it's going to go, but I do believe that we are going to have a major correction within the markets in the next couple of months and it'll probably last throughout the rest of the year. So right now, I don't think it's a smart time to buy XRP. I would wait for it to get rejected off of some of these resistance lines and start finding support here at these other support levels and see where it shakes out. And then it might be a good idea, depending on what else is going on in the world and going on in the markets, to make an entry and start dollar cost averaging in. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys learned a lot in this video and you guys enjoyed it. Please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree or you disagree with my assessment? Also, if you could please smash that like button. It only takes a second and it really helps with the algorithms in growing this channel. We're slowly climbing up on the subscribers. Once we get to 150 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway and I will do it within a video once we get to 150 subscribers. If you have not hit the subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. That way you're notified every single time a new video comes out. I will be coming out with another video here in the next few days. Please stay tuned. As always, Have a beautiful, blessed day. Much love. Take care. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah.